Game petang ni ialah antara KL dengan Pahang. So KL toss, this is head. Belakang dia. Okay, itu tail. Itu toss. Pick the coin. Head's a call. Head. Pahang won the toss, select to bet. Right, thank you.
A very good afternoon to everyone tuning in live from BAYUEMAS over here in Malaysia with momentum and confidence on their side. Pahang and Kuala Lumpur determined to turn this game in their favor and to climb the points table. Last match for Pahang, such a phenomenal victory today, and this team will focus on building solid partnerships and rotating strike and capitalizing on loose deliveries to set a competitive total. So the bowlers applied extra bit of pressure, and while the batting unit built crucial partnerships to post that competitive total. Kuala Lumpur, on the other side, they need a win. They will be looking to bounce back strongly, focusing on taking some early wickets to apply the pressure on the Pahang's batting unit. So this is John myself in the com box. To all the listeners and the spectators who are watching and listening this game, and this match is going to be another interesting battle. Previous game, before that, rain has disturbed the play. Conditions went a little bit cool and slightly windy, perfect for an exciting contest. The toss update is Pahang won the toss and they have elected to bat first in this wonderful contest. So, looking to set a competitive total, the openers are out on the field aiming to build a solid foundation in this power play. Pahanga batting strategy. The top order will focus on timing and rotation of strike, while the middle order must be ready to consolidate and accelerate after the power play here. This is going to be an interesting contest. The full focus for the Pahang batters looking to set a solid platform for the innings. So this power play will be a crucial one. And they still have a good middle order batters will need to step up and keep the momentum going on. Some early wickets, good pressure on the chase later. So composure and smart shot selection are really a crucial one. So no slip in place. Here we go for the first ball of this match. Pahang versus Kuala Lumpur. They are the favorites. This match is live from BAYUEMAS Oval, in Malaysia. It's live on Malaysia Cricket YouTube channel. For more updates, you can check out the social media page of Malaysia Cricket. Norain Inzira is at the crease. And Noor Zahra will be at the non-striker. From Pakhanga, Kuala Lumpur, they still have the good bowlers in their lineup. And they seems like strongest contenders to watch out in this competition. Aisha Elisa, two dot balls and a clever piece of bowling from Aisha Elisa. When we see a lot of paces inside the power play, they used to control the scoring and to take the early wickets edged, and the ball doesn't take much more elevation to carry over the fielder. Land it safely. Pahang openers will face tight lines and lengths as the fielding team looks to maintain the pressure, cut off boundaries, and force mistakes. The pace bowlers might focus on good Yorkers and subtle variations. Four dot balls on the trotter from Aisha Eliza. And five. No runs on the board for Pahang. What a start from Aisha Eliza. And this looks that she is a confident bowler. And this will increase her skill, strategy, and tactics, each and everything. Such a disciplined bowler. Oh, looks good. The batter finally wants to show something that she has got a skill in her batting stuff. Putting the bat towards the ball, towards the offside, and played in that gap. Some runs have came for Pahang at the very last ball of this first over. So 3 runs on the board for Pahang. One over up, Pahang 3 runs on the board without losing any wicket here. Dot balls are going to be the real key. Building the pressure in the power play often sets the tone for the middle overs, so every delivery counts here. Early breakthroughs or the maintaining a tight economic and shift momentum. Spinner, no surprise from the Kuala Lumpur side. And even I'm not a bit surprised. This change in the bowling of Kuala Lumpur, they can shift the momentum and put the batting side on the back foot, making this overs a decisive pace in the T20 cricket. No rain in Sierra. It's up in the air, and they have the two fielders out there in that space. Let's talk more on the women's cricket standards. When we witness the greatest matches like this, Noor Zaira, giving a lot of advantage for the batter to play in that area, so that she has given a width. So the women's cricket has grown tremendously over the past decade. Even in the previous game, mentioned it a few things, reaching the professional and the international standards that showcase the skill and athleticism and the strategic depth. So these modern women cricketers are trained rigorously, combining the technical proficiency and the fitness and the mental toughness to combat at high levels. So whether in the T20s, ODIs, or the Test matches. So tournaments like the MCA Women's T20 Championship highlight this evolving standards. Pretty much close. For a few seconds, myself, I got doubted whether the ball might be kissing the stumps or not. So the batter has to be very, very careful. She faced 3 deliveries so far. Is that spin is working well for the bowler or not? That is going to be the another question popping in the bowler's mind. So the players demonstrate disciplined bowling, precise fielding, and innovative batting. This reflecting how women's cricket is now on the par with global competitive standards. They need that professional coaching exposure to international competitions and improved infrastructures have contributed to raising the quality of play. 2 overs done and dusted. Pahang women, 6 on the board for the loss of no wicket. Dot ball, and there is a little bit of appeal came from Aisha Elisa. No rain. What a dream spell so far from Aisha Elisa. Even in the first over, we came to see that 5 dot balls on the trot, and finally, that last ball of that first over from Aisha Elisa. Luckily, she still got a bit surprised of giving a little bit of adjustment for the batter to play that shot on getting that few runs on the board, just in case. What I was just saying, the high standards in women's cricket also inspire the next generation of cricketers. See, every match, you get to see a lot of young and talented cricketers coming across Malaysia. This women's cricket encouraging the participation and growth at the grassroots levels. Matches are increasingly broadcasted, live streamed, and celebrated on social media. Good shot selection from the batter, cuts away. But we have to check that the big fielding effort came from the fielder near to the boundary rope. Someone is going to be in the trouble. Run out opportunity. Long throw came in from the fielder. Noren Ensira and Nur Zahra has to be very, very careful at this zone. Pahang batters, it is not the right time to throw away their wickets easily. Aisha Elisa, pretty much a talented bowler, and she's been the right figure to bowl inside the power play with the new ball. And look at the end number of the dot deliveries against a proper batter. It surprisingly increased the pressure on the batting unit, no doubt on that. Was it a wicket or not? Aisha Elisa seems like that she is not in a mood to celebrate this wicket, but that's a wicket. Came for Kuala Lumpur. First over, 5 dot balls on the trot from Aisha Elisa, and this over she bowled really very well. And have a look at this delivery. Yorker one, no idea for the batter. It's like an unplayable delivery. So the batter is already walking back to the pavilion. Aisha Elisa strikes for Kuala Lumpur. Pahang 10 for 1. Ten for 1 after the completion of 3 overs here. Pahang. So just now they have lost their important wicket. Their opening pair has been dismantled by the bowler. Here comes the same policy of rotation from the Kuala Lumpur. They doesn't want to change their bowling lineup. San Hayu in T20 cricket, the first 6 overs, the power play are the crucial for the batters. With field restrictions in place, batters have the opportunity to score quickly, to rotate strike and find the boundaries. The opening batters, they do have that balance aggression with caution, capitalize on loose balls, but avoid the risky shots that could lead to early wickets. Building a strong start in the power play sets the platform for the middle overs, allowing the team to post a competitive total or chase effectively. So this shot selection, timing and running between the wickets are key, so they can punish anything slightly short or loose. Flighted through the air again, taking as much as risk. Batters who can punish anything slightly short or loose while keeping a wicket in hand, giving the team a solid advantage. They've got that momentum, and I guess they have gained here, often defines the match outcome. Sangayu, you see the first over, Aisha Elisa bowled 5 dot balls and she picked up a wicket in a second over. And now the same duty, the same work has been done by Sangayu. Again, she is getting n number of the dot balls inside the power play. So which means no big runs scored by Pahang women. 4 overs got completed, 12 on the board for the loss of 1. Aisha Lisa wants to continue her spell. She's bowling her third over. Ainur. Again, she is pretty much challenging against this batters. Was so successful on getting the runs for their side. What a dream start from Kuala Lumpur. Again, there is a shot. Shout. Big appeal from Aisha Lisa. Hitting the right length and giving a lot of confusion for the batters. A good length delivery is challenging to attack too short, and it invites a pull or a cut shot too full, and it becomes easy to drive. Bowlers use subtle variations such as slower balls, cutters, or spin combined. Here, the change of pace from Aisha Lisa, non-striker. Call for the run. But what a bowling this has been from Aisha Lisa. Her family and relatives, everyone will be watching this match and supporting her and cheering from their home. So this is John myself, and if you have any doubt, or maybe if you want to have a chat or a conversation, yes, I'm there in social media also. You can search my name in Facebook and also in Instagram as Mike Up with John. So let me come and dive into this match. 4.4 is on the progress. 14 on the board for the loss of 1. I know. Making 2 runs and facing 4 deliveries. Noor Zara, 7 of 11. So far, this is the contribution from the batters of Pahang. Expectations are so high. Some wind on the ground. 1 more ball to go. Once again, I would like to appreciate the bowling effort of Aisha Lisa. Taking up the longer run up and getting that speed and pace, each and everything. 1 more dot. First over, 5 dot balls. And now again, 5 dot deliveries from Aisha Lisa. In 3 overs, no big runs conceded. So 5 overs got completed here. Pahang women, 14 on the board for the loss of 1. Mahira. Skipper in action, yeah. In conditions where the pitch offers much more grip. Mahira. Just now, I was saying her name. And she got the wicket for Kuala Lumpur. So whenever Mahira, she has the ball, she is taking the wicket for her team. Great piece of delivery. Taking the shorter run up, and she has got a good release. Gone. So when the batter has no idea to play the delivery, then she will be going back immediately to the dugout. So Mahira is telling that, yes, this is your way. You can go back to your pavilion. 14 for the loss of 2 wickets here. Pahang women, they are really in deep trouble. New batter in for the Pahang is Amalin. Just have to wait. Is that ball touching the boundary ropes or not? Two fielders went to stop the ball. A long chase was there, but maybe we need that confirmation from the straight umpire. I guess it's okay. 3 runs being awarded to Pahang. Not we can call it as a mistimed shot. Here, the bowler could do something, another breakthrough against this batter. So Mahira, she has got that flight, pace, variations, and she is also getting that extra bit of turn, some spin advantage. So that's what the statement from Mahira on this batters. So spin attack is adding and putting one more advantage to the teammates. So still this responsibility is on their hands. Batters will need to read the spin early, adjust their footwork, and pick the right line and length to score safely here. So a well-executed spin delivery can force a mistimed shot, induce a false stroke, or create the dot balls. And how many dot balls been bowled by Kuala Lumpur bowlers in this game so far? All credit goes to that one bowler, Aisha Lisa. In that first over, she has taken that momentum and he has already given that full intent to her team a lot. Last ball is set to bowl from Mahira in this over. So this is how the impact has been shown so far from Kuala Lumpur. They know this is an important game for them. Have to win this match. Bowls at the offside. She is not in a mood to give any width for the batter, but the batter has already got the balance to play some risky shots. Spinners can change the course of a T20 game in an instant. Their ability to control the pace, vary the flight, and what I was telling, she has got the mix-up, makes them crucial, especially in the middle overs. But just imagine this situation. She came to bowl at the last over of this power play. So 6 overs done and dusted here. Pahang 20 on the board for the loss of 2. I know, 3 of 8. Another pacer. Nilu. Usually, pacers like Nilu, they do have the extra bit of advantage to use their speed, bounce, and variations. They combine the Yorkers, bouncers, and slower deliveries. Only there are some rare bowlers uh, will use their mix-up. A well-directed fast ball can force a missed shot and induce edge or create pressure through the dot balls. These advanced tactics like changing pace and hitting the block hole or bowling wide off the stump make them unpredictable and dangerous. Uh, that is what I was just saying on Neelu. A pacer like her often dominate the power play, and Dithobus setting the tone early and controlling the scoring rate in crucial phases. It's all about reading the game. Rubina does it very well in the previous game for Sarawak as a captain, using the right bowlers at the right time inside the power play and also keeping that first choice of bowlers to bowl at the death overs. So teams that execute pace bowling with skill and strategy often gain a psychological advantage over the batters. These tactics on display, changing pace and hitting the right lengths consistently. So the fast bowlers knows very well this should be wide. Neelu, the pacer, is steaming in with great pace and perfect line, but still, uh, she is just trying to, mix up something new here and trying to make it better. Perfect length, but keeping it a little bit shorter. We have witnessed some few runs came for Pahang at the beginning of this first 6 overs, and now some trouble. They're not able to find the runs. That has been stopped by Kuala Lumpur. And this all credit goes to the bowlers of Kuala Lumpur, especially that one beautiful start of Alisha. So, as a surprising bowler like Aisha Elisa, if you are giving momentum to your team, this will create another boost for your side. 7 overs done and dusted here, 23 for the loss of 2 Pagang. Amalin, 4 of 4, yeah. Oh, chance for the wicket keeper to do a stamping work, but the batter didn't come out of her crease. What a fast from Mahira. She has got a little bit of pace. Teams that manage to seize momentum often put the opposition under pressure. Mahira, literally, she can do that particular thing against this batter. Pahang, looking doubted here on finding some runs for their side. Trouble, I guess. Another wicket, it seems like, and gone. Bolt cleaned her up. Second wicket for Mahira. It's 23 for 3 right now. Pahang, they are really in deep trouble. Once again, it is the same bowler Mahira who strike a wicket for the Kuala Lumpur. And look at that celebration from the wicket keeper from behind the stumps. And she knows, oh, that was a wicket. And she is signaling it to the bowler and also to the leg umpire. So now the teammates of Kuala Lumpur, they might be really a little bit of happy on getting some breakthroughs. 7.3 is on the progress. Pahang 23 on the board for the loss of 3. And new batter coming in to join with Ainur is Musfira Noor. A talented cricketer. What I was just saying is the momentum. Now the momentum is already swinging to Kuala Lumpur. I guess what makes matches thrilling, one over can change the outcome entirely. That one over of Aisha Elisa, that changed this match so far, but this match has not yet got over. You have to watch till the last ball of this match. So in tournaments like the MCA Women's T20, maintaining or breaking momentum is crucial for both chasing and defending sides, making every delivery shot and fielding effort count. Mahira, will she is going to deliver another one? She has already got a wicket in this over. No slip in place. A gentle play from the new batter. Mahira is the one bowler will always looks to put the pressure on the new batter. She may be having the right ideas. She's ready to use her full experience towards the game of cricket here. Just a push from the batter. A single came. So that wicket has really shifted the momentum towards the bowling side. One more ball is it to go. So in the previous game, what Rubina did for Sarawak is the same thing is done by Mahira so far in this match. This is what the experience tells you. 8 overs done and dusted here. Pahang 24 on the board for the loss of 3. Played it elegantly, and that should be a boundary. After some long time, we have witnessed a boundary in this match. Oh, Neelu, she's just smiling, and she knows that's a wrong length. That's a wrong area to deliver a ball to this batter. Excellent placement, and just a quick outfield. So the ball races over to the boundary ropes. Every run, every deliver matters. Momentum is the key in this thrilling encounter. Kuala Lumpur looking for a win, and Pahang, they've already tasted that Musfira Noor 5 of 3, I know 4 of 13. So this contribution and also this partnership has to go for the next few overs. For Pahang, one steady partnership definitely is going to be the key factor in this game to watch out. White signal from the straight umpire, Neelu. She is the one pacer, will always try to level up her pace in the power play. She didn't get the opportunity, and that's a wide signal again from the umpire. So teams that execute pace bowling effectively often dominate the match. We know this thing. We have seen in many matches. And yes, this has to be there for Nilu. Captain Woods. Skipper coming in towards her and giving her a lot of positive words. So if there is a mistake or if there is any fumble, they need that motivation and they need that effectiveness from the experience. The pacer, like Nilu, they've got that speed, they've got that bounce and variation. These are all the aspects of being as a fast bowler. They will use these particular things at the right time. Dot balls and tight bowling, the pacers are controlling the innings beautifully here for Kuala Lumpur. And just look at the scoreboard, 8.3, only 34 runs um, we managed to put by Pahang in this match so far. But we cannot predict a full thing. Still, we have another half of the match is yet to happen. And the 12 overs are yet to be bowled. Only a boundary being conceded by Nilu at the very first ball of this over. And then some few runs came for Pahang. They're just trying to set the foundation here, keeping it very simple. Full toss. Wrong delivery. Earlier we have witnessed one wrong delivery by the bowler. The batters are ready to punish them. Last match for Sarawak, some wrong deliveries by Negri Sembilan made them to lose that game. So meanwhile, these bowlers have to focus on tight lines, variations, and dot balls, and they have to show like teams that they handle the middle overs so well off and control the momentum, and they do have the advantage heading into the death overs. Nilu is one of the prime bowler from Kuala Lumpur who can come and bowl at the death and also in the middle overs to tighten up their opponent. A couple of boundaries here really will boost the score in this space for Pahang. Very, very close. Very, very close. And that is going near to the stumps. 9 overs gone. It's Pahang 39 on the board for the loss of 3. .1 Pahang 40 on the board. Saka Yu once again coming back after a little bit of time. Runs like this have to come for Pahang. Some good partnerships. Aren't just about big hits. They're about running hard between the wickets here. Partnerships are the backbone of any batting innings. We've spoken about this a lot more times in cricket, especially in limited overs formats. A solid partnership can completely change the course of the match. When two batters communicate, will rotate the strike and build the understanding, they ease the pressure, and frustrate the opposition bowlers. So one batter can play the anchor role while the other accelerate, keeping the scoreboard moving. Just 2 runs so far in this over, and the dot delivery from Sangayu Ainur. She played as many as deliveries in this match, but trying to create that same tempo. And she need a good partner in the company. For teams like Pahang or Kuala Lumpur in the MCA tournament, this building partnerships in the middle overs helps them stabilize after early wickets and set a platform. It is obviously going to set that thing for them for the death overs. Well constructed standouts, both confidence and momentum to the batting unit. See, in women's cricket, especially, growing scene partnership showcase the team's discipline, fitness, and the tactical awareness. It's also the study material for them. Pushing for the single, I guess there will be another run will be added. 2 runs. 10 overs done and dusted here. Pahang 44 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. So, yes, umpires and the players will go and get their drinks. We are back after the drinks break. Pahang versus Kuala Lumpur. This is the another exciting contest in the MCA Women's Interstate T20 Championship 2025. Live here from BAYUEMAS Oval. We're in Malaysia. 44 for the loss of 3 here. A wristy spinner in action. Kyle Lane went for the boundary. The very first ball of her over. And this is not absolutely a fine start for her. The batting side looks in a tricky situation to get as many as runs, and also the boundaries, early wickets have fallen, and now the innings needed stability. This is where the spinners come into the play, will test the batters. 48 on the board, and not a bad start from Kylan. This will test the batter. Very close delivery from Kylan, and almost the batter seems get doubted. When spinners operate in the middle overs, batters must focus on rotation of strike rather than going for a big shots immediately. Using the depth of the crease, soft hands, and quick singles can break the pressure and keep the scoreboard moving. Short ball, just a slash from the batter, which means a single. The key is to read the length early, play with soft wrist, and attack only the loose deliveries. Good shot again from the batter. So with the boundary, 50 comes up for the Pahang. Taken a bit of time. At one point of time, they were struggling to get the runs. And have a look at that shot from the batter. A couple of bounces, no chance for the fielder to stop the ball. This 50 will give a lot more confidence for the Pahang batters. It will automatically will take the pressure from their head. So if the batters can survive this pace smartly, keeping wickets in hand, they can later capitalize in the last 4 to 5 overs. They need to play that smart cricket. Patience and the placement are the key in this pace. Going down to the leg side, but the non-striker wants that single badly. Kylan. It feels like they don't want the slip fielder. Finally, that call came from the non-striker. So some runs are coming for Pahang. This is the good use of the feet from the batter. It can make all the difference meeting the ball on the pitch of the delivery. A dot. 11 got completed here. Pahang 55 on the board for the loss of 3. This is going to be a pretty much interesting challenge for the Pahang batters. Spinner in the middle overs is always a true test of the batter's skill and temperament. Sangayu, she's bowling at last over. Surprisingly, she didn't pick any wickets today, but some good deliveries from her. When the ball starts to grip, turn, or even hold a bit on the surface, it becomes a real challenge to score freely. Let's see, Musfira Noor, 19 of 15. Ainur, 12 of 21. So far, good contribution from these two batters. Finally, the throw came. The Malaysian conditions Slightly damp pitches, occasional breeze, and morning moisture, making it even trickier to face the quality spinners. And now, when you see this track, it looks very, very better. Facing spin isn't just about the power, it's about the footwork, timing, and the patience. They have the fielder. Super piece of that presence of mind from the batter to push for that single. So the batters must decide early whether to go forward or rock back, and misjudgment can easily lead to a stumping or a mistimed shot. These middle overs are going to be the real key. Spinners play a huge role in slowing down the run flow and forcing batters to take risk. Apart from playing a lot of dot balls, no big boundaries. This ball kept low. Tull got completed. Pahang 58 on the board for the loss of 3. Mahira, she's bowling her third over. Musfira is having a more knowledge now, analyzing the field placements. A catch, it is the call, and that has been taken. Mahira once again, she has picked up a wicket in this game. It should be Aisha Elisa. Yes, she is the catch taker. Brilliant catch. Another catch to be remembered in this game. And here's the wicket delivery. Mahira with the run up, flies through the air, and not a proper shot selection from the batter. And have a look at this catch from Aisha Eliza. Went in a different direction, putting her full body towards the ball, and a spectacular catch. This has to be appreciated. 58 for 4 down right now, Pahang. New batter in. With the advantage comes responsibility. Smart batters know when to accelerate and when to rotate the strike here. Now again, they have to start from the scratch. The partnership has been broken. So they need to start from the beginning, the communication, and they need to bring the proper shot selection and what turns the advantage into a match-winning performance. This has to be communicated. Maybe after this break, these two batters need to have a positive chat. The spin and pace bring their own threats. A confident batting display can shift the entire momentum. That's the true power of a strong batting lineup. But if I see the scorecard of Pahang, 60 for 4 SF now, they still have a lot of overs yet to play. Bowls at the offside and dot ball to finish off this over. 13 got completed here. Pahang 60 on the board for the loss of 4. And here comes the catch taker, Aisha Eliza, to bowl her final over. Maybe the captain Mahira wants to finish off her inside this first 15 overs. But what I would like to suggest to give a thought on this, a bowler like Aisha Elisa is a much needed figure. Here, Mahira, she might have given a thought on Aisha Elisa to stop some runs for Pahang, Kuala Lumpur, working on their psychological edge. Once a batter finds a rhythm on the surface, it's tough to stop the flow of runs. But here in this game, right from the start, from the very first over, Aisha Elisa, there is no big runs conceded by her. 5 dot balls on the trot in the very first over, and then Aisha Elisa did the same thing, stopping the runs and delivering the dot balls. Straight a one from Aisha Elisa. With boundary shot and confidence high, this pace clearly belongs to the batters. Ainur, 14 over 27. Standing for so long time, right from this match. Not a big appeal from Aisha Elisa. And even the straight umpire didn't have that idea to raise his finger. It doesn't require a balanced game, has to be played from Pahang. Cricket at its best when the contest between the bat and ball, it's balanced. Neither side dominating completely makes the game far more exciting and unpredictable. One a balanced game keeps both teams alert, and one good over. 4 dot balls in this over from Aisha Elisa. So she is belong to the dot balls. The conditions often play a huge part in maintaining the balance here. Easy runs for Pahang. 14 got over, 64 for the loss of 4. Mahira to wrap up her spell in this over. So a balanced match can also test the team character. Bowlers need the discipline, batters need the patience, and fielders must stay sharp. I note 15 of 30. She has almost played 5 overs in this game. Playing for so long time for the spectators and commentators alike, this is what cricket is all about. An even contest where both skills are on display. And every moment feels like it could be the turning point. So that's the beauty of T20 cricket. Momentum can swing either way in a matter of balls. A true test of nerves and skills. A real even game unfolds. Yeah. Every run, every dot ball matters now. This one is hanging right in the balance. Arifa. New batter. Rain trying to create that single. And she need to push Ainur. The setup was clear against this batters. The best batters knows exactly when to accelerate. Here, the smart placement and running between the wickets and control aggression are the key to the maintaining momentum here. Mahira, such a beautiful and tremendous bowling effort from her, and also it's like a dream spell from Mahira. What a way to wrap up 4 overs, just conceding only 14 runs, and she picked up 3 wickets here. Pahang 69 on the board for the loss of 4. 15 overs, Pahang 69 on the board. They've just lost their 4 wickets. Final pace of a T20 innings or where the game truly comes alive. This is the first innings, and it becomes very crucial when we are about to see the death overs and both teams fight to make the most of the remaining deliveries here. I know 21 of 34. So for what the batting side, it's time to maximize the runs here. While for the bowling side, it's about control, execution, and composure under pressure. So the batter comes in with the mindset to attack. They look for the boundaries every ball. In turn is a bowler. I know the 22 of 36 is the ultimate test of nerve. They rely on yorkers and slow balls. So even one poor delivery can disappear to the fence. In the air, and the catch has been taken. Inton got the wicket. For so long time, Kuala Lumpur, they were just keen on, shuffling up the bowlers. Finally, this change has been worked very well for Kuala Lumpur. Inton came in, and that's not a proper elevation from the batter. Straight away, that ball was sitting in the hands of Indian. Another wicket gone for Pahang. 72 on the board for the loss of 5. In turn, picking up a wicket, 15.4 is on the progress. Pahang 72 on the board for the loss of 5. Yeah. So this match is a testament for Pahang to how far women's cricket has come. This match clearly shows the growth of women's cricket. In turn, reading the game very well, 72 for 5 down right now. The game is delicately poised. A true testament to the bowler's discipline and the pressure created through consistent line length. The fielding side has executed the plans perfectly, picking wickets at regular interval and never allowing the batters to get settled. This is the testing pace. Taking the shorter run-up in 10, started off with the 2 and promisingly a wicket. I know, 22 of 36. She is the lucky one in this game. 16 overs done and dusted here. Pahang 74 on the board for the loss of 5. Kylan wants to come and tighten the lines here. And she has got a brilliant way of release hand. This is absolutely a testing pace where I've mentioned earlier in this game before. Even if the top order has fallen, the bowlers of Kuala Lumpur, they have got the responsibility shifts to the middle order to rebuild and push for a respective total. The partnerships are the real crucial one. So even the small stands can make a huge difference. Carlin is bowling her second over. Mahira is forming her team a lot in all responsibilities. is one of the cricket most exciting and challenging bowlers. They are the wrist spinners. Unlike the finger spinners, they rely on the wrist to impact the turn, creating sharp deviations and unpredictable deliveries that can bamboozle even the most confident batters. That's a wide signal from the straight umpire immediately coming from him. So the ball grips on the surface and the batter has to read the flight and spin early. You cannot hit a boundary or a six easily against Kylan. That's a pretty much a challenging one for the batter. No slip fielder, but the batter given a strong call from her crease to the non-striker. One well-executed over can change the momentum instantly. A wicket or a series of dot balls can swing the match. So that's what Kuala Lumpur is also trying to get the best. The challenge is to pick the variation, use the feet wisely, and rotate the strike. Wrist spinners bring both intensity and excitement to the game. And in women's cricket in Malaysia, they are proving to be a vital weapon in the bowling arsenal. To the left-hander, Nuriman played at the good spot. I felt this will not touching the boundaries. 17 got completed here, 80 on the board for the loss of 5-year Pahang. Big intent shown from the batter to get the boundary at the very first ball of this over. More moment has to be done in this game for the batters of Pahang. And they have the fielder out there in that area, but unfortunately she couldn't able to stop it. Inton went for 8 runs so far. This is her second spell. Inton to the left-hander. Noriman is on. She's on strike. Batters need to be very, very smart and selective. This is the last pace. Crucially, we can call it as the death overs of the first innings. A very confident one from Inton. That's a fair delivery. They will be very smart and selective here, targeting the loose deliveries to clear the infield and exploit any gaps in field placements. The proper use of the boundaries running between the wickets and innovative shots like ramps, scoops, or pulls can significantly boost the total. So it is the time to play some fancy shots. To avoid being getting risker. But it's not just about the power. I know using her full power, the batters, they have just got that balance, aggression with awareness. 30 or 42, such a wonderful contribution, playing like a lone warrior and fighting for her team. Teams that execute this pace will often turn par scores into winning totals. So this death overs also get that mental toughness, timing, and fitness, and the batters who handle them efficiently provide their teaming with both momentum and confidence heading into the next innings. Last delivery is set to bowl by Inten in this over. Noor Iman, again, she's on strike. Straight a one. Dot ball to finish off this over. 87 on the board for the loss of 5, Pahang. Nineteenth over. Again, Kylan wants to do something for her team. The penultimate over of the innings. And a wrist spinner is charging in. This is the high pressure pace where the batting side wants to maximize the runs. I was just thinking at one point of time, Pahang, they would have definitely passing the 120 or 130 plus in this game. But what happened to them? While the wrist spinner aims to contend scoring and pick crucial wickets, giving the batters a lot of problems and trouble. Stepping out of the crease, I know already looking very strong, 33 or 45. Maybe she wants to clear this ball over the boundary ropes. Excellent delivery from Kylan. So this is what the bowlers used to get learning from their coaches, and also the coaching helping the athletes to perform on this big stage. Even well said batters can misread a delivery leading to a wicket or a dot ball. So the key for the batters is judicious shot selection, attack the loose deliveries, rotate the strike. If you slightly see that ball release from Kylan, either the dot balls or a well-timed wicket here can completely shift the momentum in the favor of the bowling side. She's been the crucial aspect for Kuala Lumpur. So that's why the Mahira, captain of Kuala Lumpur, given the ball to Kylan to finish off her spell, but she didn't complete her full quota. They need some dot balls. They need to stop those runs. So that's why Kylan has been sent on a mission here. What was that call from Kylan? Non-striker wants a single badly, and I know this time she will definitely call a co-partner, Noriman. So that's a vice call. 93 on the board for Pahang. At least they're managing to post a good total on the scoreboard. Still, they are finding their ways. 19 done and dusted. Pahang 94 on the board for the loss of 5. This is the last and penultimate over where the dot ball being tested for the batters, and this is going to be the crucial one to watch out on Pahang batters. Are they going to surpass this 100 runs, or the Kuala Lumpur bowlers is going to restrict them before these 100 runs. Intan so far managed very well, where the matches are often decided in this 20th over, the final chance for the batting side to sprint to a competitive total. This is what I was saying in the last over. A contact in the bat. Every delivery carries immense pressure here. So they will obviously look to maximize their runs using the power placement and clever running between the wickets here. The outfield is so fast, even miss hits can race to the boundary. To make sure, I'm just giving an option. A calm and composed approach is essential for both the sides. One boundary or a wicket can instantly change the outcome. Oh, the non-striker is again calling. Nuriman, 8 of 13. Ainur, she played almost 7 to 8 overs in this match, 47 deliveries. And she is doing something for her team, 34. So there should be a wicket alert in this delivery. Let's see what Ainur is going to do it. Popping out of the crease. Will she push for another run or not? And long throw came from the fielder. 2 to 3 fielders surrounded the striker. Last ball is said to be bowled by Inton. 98 on the board for Pahang. Will they cross the 100 runs or not? Any boundary or a 6 to wrap up the first innings. Last ball from Inton to Nuriman. Fuller one. And they are just asking for an appeal. Maybe the point of contact with the bat. Is there any two sounds? Pahang batters already walking back to the pavilion, so which means this is the end of the first innings. A dot delivery to finish off this first innings. What an over from Inton. She's bowled 3 overs, some brilliant deliveries, and a fantastic spell that has been counted as a buys. So 99 is the total being posted by Pahang in this 20 overs. Started off very well, and in fact I have to give that full credit goes to Ainur Amalina, 35 of 48. She's almost played 8 overs in this game, and Musfira Nouraina, 21 of 19. And look at the end number of the extras being bowled. 15 extras from Kuala Lumpur. So and also the bowling card. If I just want to describe a little more on the Kuala Lumpur bowling card, 6 bowlers: Aisha Elisa and Kailin and Intin. These 3 bowlers did a fantastic job. Right from the start, if you see the fall of wickets, 10 for 1 and then 14 for 2, 23 for 3, and then comes the partnership. There we get to see that beautiful contribution came from the batters. Let's see what Kuala Lumpur is going to do. 100 run is the chase for them in this 20 overs. So don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly. 120 overs. This is John myself in the com box. This is MCA Women's Interstate T20 Championship 2025. Yes, obviously, Kuala Lumpur is going to chase this 120 overs, but just have to wait and watch. Is there any drama is left in this match? Not seems to be called as like a 50-50 call, but it still requires a smart batting, partnerships, and awareness of conditions. Kuala Lumpur, yesterday, they fell in the same trap against Sarawak. Just lost by 6 to 7 runs. The required run rate is low, but the key challenge lies in the building momentum while avoiding unnecessary wickets. The first ball from Ainul Fatiha went for extra. First runs on the board for Kuala Lumpur. Intan is ready. She's the one who bowled that last over for Kuala Lumpur in the first innings. And again, she's ready padding up and taking the advantage of fielding restrictions. The first 6 overs inside this power play, this shifts the focus and consolidation, the running hard and punishing any loose balls will definitely keep the scoreboard ticking steadily. The last 3 to 4 games in this MCA Women's Interstate T20 Championship, we have witnessed some boundaries and also sixes. 5-4. Not to forget this thing. That is one of the fantastic moments happened so far in this tournament. A disciplined approach. There are some bowlers who did a pretty much big job, and this combined with smart aggression usually ensures the team reaches this target comfortably. However, any sloppy running, dot ball pressure, or early wickets can create the tension. Yeah. Straight a one from the bowler, Ainul Fatiha. Desi and Intan will be the 2 new openers for Kuala Lumpur on this wonderful chase. It looks like a very assurable target, but they must bat smart. The key here is to build the partnerships and rotate the striker. With wickets in hand, they can pace the innings and accelerate when it needed. Every loose ball could be punished, so bowlers need to stay disciplined. A calm or a calculated approach can see Kuala Lumpur home comfortably, but one slip and it could get interesting. Fuller one from Ainul Fatiha. The players have moved behind just participating. They now train professionally, adapt to international standards, and deliver exciting performances on the field. So these batters can rotate strike efficiently, hit boundaries and under pressure, and handle spin and pace with confidence. Bowlers, including spinners and pacers, demonstrate the control, variation, and consistency. These crucial elements in the T20 cricket. That's another white. And look at the standard. This is further boosted by structured coaching programs, development camps, and frequent tournaments. This gives players exposure and experience. Comes out of the crease. All the fielders is trying to surround these 2 batters. One over got completed. Kuala Lumpur 4 on the board for the loss of no wicket. Musfira Noor bowling a first over in this game. And that's a big throw came from the fielder. So when one player like Intan gets settled at the crease, can read the bowlers very well and rotate strike intelligently. She can anchor the innings and hopefully she can instruct her co-partner who's standing at the non-striker how to play and to accelerate the innings very well. So while keeping the scoreboard moving, this settled batter will become the team's backbone, especially when wickets have fallen at the other end. Her role is to balance aggression with responsibility, punishing the loose deliveries while shielding the lower order from the pressure. A single player in form can turn a modest chase into a confident win. First delivery went for a 2 and then the dot ball and then comes the single. So they are so clever, but what Kuala Lumpur has to do here, they should not play any dot balls. Maybe after the first innings, the end of the drinks break, the coaches and the management of Kuala Lumpur, they would have given a positive chat to the respective openers, Intan and Desi. In matches like Pahang with Kuala Lumpur, this can be the big difference between the victory and defeat. A composed batter with intent and awareness and timing embodies the spirit of match winning cricket, and that's a wicket for Musfira Noor. Here comes the first wicket for Pahang. Kuala Lumpur batters, even they can't believe it. What was that? Every time when Pahang needs a wicket, Musfira Noor is out there keeping the right fielders, and that seems like a plum in front, I guess. Not even above the waist, maybe hitting the middle stump. The straight umpire just waited for a while to raise his finger, and that's the first wicket for Pahang. Kuala Lumpur 9 for the loss of 1. Ainul Fatiha back into the attack. This is absolutely a promising start from Pahang bowlers. Way they got the first wicket in this game, giving the ball to the right bowler, a confident bowler, to get that breakthrough. Full toss one, hammered. That's a nice punch. No response from the bowler. A slight hesitation given to the batter, and look at the power. So when you bowl a wrong delivery, this is how the response from the powerful batter. Daisy, she's been waiting for some time. to get that wrong delivery from the bowler. Ainul Fatia. Coming out of the crease, a no ball call from the umpire. So this is going to be a free hit option for the new batter. Mahira. She will be lucky. She's always a lucky figure. A special character, an experienced campaigner and captain of Kuala Lumpur. Mahira is at the crease to face the free hit delivery. What a story. Ainul Fatia. Free hit ball. Dancing down the track. Some couple of bounces and finally the three fielders ran towards the ball. They have taken it. This batting as it to get continue for Kuala Lumpur for the next few overs. And they need to stick to it. Not to go for any rash shots. They should not try something new here. Otherwise, they will fall in the trap. They know what happened yesterday against Sarawak. A fuller one. Look at the placement from Mahira. Played it elegantly. And that's a good shot. Driven towards the leg side. And that's her quality. She had got that skill. She has got that determination. Such a classical touch. Two to three fielders inside that circle at that space. Ainul Fatia. Excellently bowled. 21 on the board for Kuala Lumpur. Three overs done and dusted here. Kuala Lumpur 21 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket here. Musfira Noor to continue. I guess they do have that fine leg fielder. No big reaction. Now the responsibility is in the hands of Kuala Lumpur batters, Desi and Mahira. Musfira Noor. Once again, will she do another damage to Kuala Lumpur or not? Trying to go for the right shot here. Desi. And she's getting the nice opportunity from her co-partner, Mahira. A composed batter with intent, awareness and timing embodies this spirit of match-winning cricket. So this shows some intent, plays aggressively but balancing the risk with awareness even against the tight bowling. When Musfira knows, she looks for the opportunities, gaps in the field, and overpitched deliveries or slower balls to exploit. Two more to go. Desi, 10 of 13. Oh, dancing down the track. That's a good shot. But they have the long on fielder out there in that area. Four overs done and dusted here. That's a white signal given by the straight umpire. They see 11 of 14, Mahira 9 of 7. This is a balancing risk with awareness even against the tight bowling. Amalin is a bowler. Oh, dot ball. How many times? I was just saying, dot ball matters the lot in T20 cricket. Obviously, it is going to create a big impact. Even in the last match, we get to see a team who played n number of the dot balls fell into that same trap. They're not just about giving runs, they are about creating the tension, forcing batters to take as many as chances and opening opportunities for wickets. 28 for 1 as of now. Kuala Lumpur looks great in that position. Mahira 9 of 7 and Desi 12 of 16. This partnership is going literally good for them in crucial paces like the middle overs or the death overs. Even a single dot ball can increase the required run rate or lead to a miscalculated shot. For the batters, the challenge is to rotate strike smartly, find gaps, and maintain focus to avoid the dot ball pressure. Teams that manage the dot balls efficiently, either by running hard or punishing the loose deliveries, often control the game's tempo and build a confidence in the chase or the defense. Started off with the extra dot ball and buys. Good slap from the batter, and the chase is on. When Mahira came in to join with the Desi, this is going bigger and better for Kuala Lumpur. That's a hope, and they've taken that responsibility. One more ball. Guided nicely, they have the fielder. 5 got completed. Kuala Lumpur 32 on the board for the loss of 1. 6.5 is on the progress. Kuala Lumpur 44 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket here. Mahira 14 of 12. Daisy 22 of 26. So this is a study material and listen to all the upcoming young cricketers and aspiring cricketers. Those who are watching this match, look at the partnership of Mahira and Daisy. These two batters and the batting skill is the lesson. Seven overs done and dusted. Kuala Lumpur 44 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket here. When two promising batters set up together, they not only stabilize the innings but also set an example of a smart and composed cricket. Maybe this is the one I would like to tell on Mahira and Desi. Compared to the last match which they played against Sarawak, and today, what a batting stuff. Even after the loss of the first wicket, they look calm and composed. They understand and access the situation and conditions perfectly. Not to go for any risky shots. These batters read the game very well, rotating the strike, punishing the loose deliveries, and pacing the innings according to the match situation. Even with the wickets fallen at the other end, they stay calm, communicate effectively, and dancing down the track. And this ball went towards the offside, but if you have seen the difference, the way the ball get traveled towards the leg side. Sharifa, pretty much longer name for me to call. Sharifa. The batter drifting down to the leg side, playing it across the line. Yeah, they do have the backward square leg fielder in that space. So watching Mahira and Desi, they handle pressure elegantly. It's so inspiring to watch out. It shows how focus, intent, and strategic this shot selection can overcome the tight bowling, dot balls, and challenging field placements in matches like Pahang versus Kuala Lumpur. Such partnerships can be the big difference between a narrow defeat and a confident victory. A gentle stroke again. This wicket's in and around, but they're rotating the strike and keeping the scoreboard ticking. In such pressurized situation, this is obviously a perfect example of a composure under pressure. In this last 2 days, I was literally, saying this one word called partnerships. But here in this game, it's really happening. They're just proving it. They don't need any boundaries or sixes. They just go with the flow. 8 overs, Kuala Lumpur, 50 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. They just need another 50 runs for Kuala Lumpur to get this chase done. When Intan failed, Daisy says that, okay, even if my partner is already sitting on the dugout. I'm not going to do the same work. So this is my match. I will win it for my team. So there is a message in the statement which is coming out from the batting staff of DC, 24 of 29, and Mahira as a captain, as a skipper. She is batting with full of responsibility. Such a promising figure coming out of the crease, hit straight, and they do have that long on fielder. Some long throws. It's about smart running. And how many times have said about this converting singles into doubles and punishing any wicket delivery? It's a batter in form can shift the game's energy. So the one who is watching this match from your home or from this venue, it will automatically makes you to that inspiring mode. Teammates and unsettled bowlers creating opportunities for quick runs and match-defining moments. And look at the spell from Amalin. No big runs, but the conversion of ones into twos is literally working very well for Kuala Lumpur. They're making the adjustments very well. Proper shot from the batter. Using the full power. With that single, 55 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Kuala Lumpur, 9 overs got completed. Every boundary and a clever single is adding to the rhythm here. The bowlers need to rethink their strategies. They just need another 43 from 11 overs. So it's already 9 been done and dusted here. Sharifa dancing down the track, trying to clear the boundary ropes, but she goes for a bigger one. 2 will be awarded to the Kuala Lumpur. This is what you call the excellent piece of running between the wickets, between Desi and Mahira. Knowing the situation very well, feeling that pressurized movement. They want to handle this middle overs cleverly, and they have to play accordingly. Great adjustments. Hit straight. There is a bit of challenges being given to the long on fielder to go and collect the ball. And even sometimes we see that the outfield is helping the batters a lot to achieve their goal. For each and every delivery, they're just coming out from their crease. That may be the psychological advantage of being as a batter, not only in this over and also in the earlier overs we have witnessed. It's a common and effective strategy, especially when a batter wants to asset control and over the innings by coming down the track. The batter neutralizes the spin, gets to the pitch of the ball, and creates scoring opportunities. This is what the coaches also used to tell this word called go for the pitch of the ball. This move is high risk but high reward. A well-timed advance can smash boundaries, rotate strike, and put bowlers under pressure. So if you're sticking on
to only one plan, uh, you may fall into the trap. It forces the spinner to adjust their line and length, sometimes leading to errors or loose deliveries. And here, look at the conversion. Yes, this is what I was keep on saying. Conversion of ones into twos, putting the bowlers in real trouble and making this target a easier one for the Kuala Lumpur. 10 overs done and dusted here. 60 balls contest have got over 65 for the loss of one Kuala Lumpur. And we are back into this game. Pahang versus Kuala Lumpur, watching batters confidently come out to crease, attack the spinners in the last over. That adds the excitement, accelerates scoring, and demonstrates both skill and intent under pressure. So wide signal given by the straight umpire. Once again, that proper shot which is coming out from the batter, and the bowler straight away going for appeal. .2 is on the progress. It's 71 for the loss of 1 year. Kuala Lumpur, Desi 35 of 41 and Mahira 27 of 26. This partnership and contribution is going very well. It looks like they're very well balanced on getting boundaries and sixes, the conversion of ones into twos and threes. The strong partnership is about the communication, understanding, and rotating the striker. So both batters must read the game, and they're doing it perfectly. Some amount of the runs which has been conceded by Pahang, that is a mistake which they have did. Maybe after this game, if they sit and have a chat with their own teammates, like what went wrong today, both with the bat and the ball, they will get the answers. Even if the wickets have fallen at the other end, a composed partnership can convert a tricky total into a competitive one, or anchored at chase. Looks tidy here. See, Desi came with a partner in 10 at the top order for Kuala Lumpur to bat. And now look at this composure from the Mahira, 28 of 27. So 12 overs done and dusted here, 74 for the loss of 1 wicket, Kuala Lumpur. Chainul Fatia. Oh, wrong ball, not for the very first time, but that has been stopped by the fielder. This is pretty much interesting to watch out from Pahang fielders. What they want to convey in this game. But now, because of this no ball, both the waste and the free hit signal being given by the straight umpire. Desi has got the full license. Just have to check where this ball is going to get landed. Mahira wants a single. She knows, okay, I will take the charge. I will do something in this over. Maybe that could be the plan from Mahira. Wants that strike desperately. Is there any plan to remove Mahira? Ainul Fatia bowls at the offside. Yes, this is creating a lot of problems for Pahang. White. Extras by the right choice of bowlers can significantly influence the outcome of a match. They not only add to the total but also relieve the pressure on the batting side. No ball. One more mistake from the bowler, Chainul Fatiha. In the last few overs at the regular interval, runs are easily coming for Kuala Lumpur. At one point of time, they were struggling, losing their early batter, a disciplined bowling unit with Pahang, but still they are trying to find out their answers. They need to minimize the extras to get the control over line and length here. Fuller one. The batter didn't get that flow. They just need 20 here. But Daisy is at the full flow here, 37 of 45. Mahira 30 off for 29. What a contribution and what a partnership this is turning out to be for Kuala Lumpur. They are just coming out from the losing verdict to the winning verdict here. It's straight. Some balance in the shot. And finally that has been stopped. And even everyone is appreciating that fielding effort that came from the fielder from Pahang. Brilliant stop. And she has got all that athleticism and that fighting spirit coming from that long on range. Again that white is coming from Jainul Fatiha. She's bowling at last over, conceding 28 runs. Okay, this may be the another thing that we have to give a thought on this match. Teams that manage extras effectively often see improved control over matches, reflecting the professionalism and tactical awareness of bowlers. Hit straight. They will surely go for another run. Still, they are just pushing it. Discipline is the key. Minimizing extras can make all the difference in close matches. Just take a look at this over from Chainul Fatiha. Started off with the extra. And then again, a wide. Then comes a no ball. Then finally, a wide. And look at the n number of runs which has been given by Chainul Fatiha, conceding a lot, given a more advantage to the respective batters on the crease, Mahira and Desi. But this is absolutely a brilliant batting effort from these two batters. They want a win. So that's what they are looking out in this game. This contribution from Desi is a needed one. And that is coming for Kuala Lumpur at the right time. A single. 13 got over. Kuala Lumpur 86 on the board for the loss of 1. So 30 needed from 6.5. Musfira Noor. She's bowling her final over. She has to come since they know, okay, they need to try to get these two batters out to find out is there any other answers or any other way to come back into this game. The fielding side, Pahang, employ clever tactics to use. Again, this batter dropped near the boundary ropes. They have the fielder out there and trying to create pressure through the dot balls or the risky singles. This is where the focus, composure, and intent becomes crucial. Batters must read the situation, pick the loose deliveries. And they might be thinking to avoid the unnecessary risk and back themselves to execute the shots they have practiced. This pace test nerves, timing, and the situational awareness. 11 needed. Kuala Lumpur, they need just 2 shots to finish off this game. Daisy, 43 of 50. Will she get her 50 or not? Mahira is at the non-striker, 33 of 32. And look at the reaction from Musfira Noor. Oh, that I have to be stopped. That is the one reaction which is coming out from Musfira Noor. Final ball of this over. For each and every delivery, pushing it harder to make that single. 14 got completed here. They just need 9 for Kuala Lumpur to win this match. And final ball, that's a single, so 8 needed. Seven required from 5.5. Daisy 44 of 51. The batting side knows that a few well-placed shots or a smart singles can secure a victory. And in fact, they still keep on tightening, manage to restrict the runs here. Even the straight umpire is laughing. Every delivery becomes significant as the fielding side will try to apply the pressure. Amalin. And this one cuts. Not going too far. The batters stay calm, focused, and confident, picking the right balls to attack while rotating the strike intelligently. Mahira 35 of 34. So, will she give a strike to Daisy to complete her 50? Dugout is actually waiting to celebrate this moment. Oh, Mahira wants the double. Okay, she is just playing for her team. Not as captain's knock. She don't want the captain's knock. She want her team to win this match. That's a good fighting spirit. I like her psychological mindset. Trying to connect it for a bigger one. Single. Finally, strike for Daisy. 45 of 53. 3 needed for Kuala Lumpur. Will she go for a single or a double or a 6? A foot toss! No, the ball doesn't carry. Popping out of the crease. I guess Daisy will be getting the strike to face the next over. 15 got completed here. Kuala Lumpur 98 for the loss of 1. They just need only 2 to win this game.
2 needed for Kuala Lumpur. Desi getting the strike, and there is a stoppage. So many things are happening in that last few overs for Kuala Lumpur. Sharifa. Okay, let me go in this way. Will she get a wicket of Desi? But if I say that Desi fans and also the teammates of Kuala Lumpur won't be happy, surely this will be only one run. They're not going for another run. Just a single. But what a knock. What innings, what an innings from Desi. 47 of 56. A match-winning innings. That's what I can call out from my end. Mahira playing again a sensible innings. Coming down the track. Is that ball clears the boundary ropes or not? Anyhow, with that boundary, Kuala Lumpur sealed victorious. So they have got a win. Finally, yesterday, they have got a bad start and also a loss against Sarawak. But this match, Kuala Lumpur won by 9 wickets. What a team, and what a massive victory for them. And that's it. The chase is complete. A team victory that reflects the skill, composure, and teamwork. And look at the Kuala Lumpur women batting summary card. The top order failed, and then comes Mahira with Desi. That beautiful partnership of 47 of 56 from Desi. Mahira joining with her 42 of 37. Only 12 extras been bowled by Pahang, but unfortunately, it's not their story. This is the match summary of Pahang. Ainur 35 of 48 and Musfira Noor 21 of 19 and Mahira 3 of 14, and she's been handy with both bat and ball. Mahira, and look at the Desi of 47 of 56 and Mahira 42 of 37. So this has been the response so far from the Kuala Lumpur in this game. They came with the right plan, and they just went with the right ideas and executed very well, and they won this match in just 15.3 overs. Kuala Lumpur, a win for them, a first victory in this tournament, and they have won this match by 9 wickets. If we see the bowling summary card of Pahang, they've also introduced some few bowlers which they have in their pipeline to come up with the Chehainul Fatia and Musfira Noor, Amalin Sorfina, Sharifa. 4 overs, Chehainul Fatiha went for 31. And then comes the remaining bowlers not able to do their job. And in fact, if I just want to say, Pahang, they didn't use as much as bowlers. And look at the fall of wickets, 9 for 1. And then the beautiful partnership turned the entire course of this match. So that's it. Kuala Lumpur won this match by 9 wickets. Now it's time for us to go for the presentation. So this is John signing off from here. Thank you.
Alright, match number 6. Kuala Lumpur against Pahang. Pahang batting first. Pahang score 99, and then Kuala Lumpur score 103 for 1 wicket. So Kuala Lumpur won by 9 wickets. There's 3 candidates here. Mahira Izzati 42 runs, 57 balls and 3 wickets. Desi Wulandari 47 runs, 56 balls, and Musfira 21 runs and 1 wicket. So player of the match goes to Mahira Izzati. Okay, Mahira. Well done.